Hey guys, I'm Jo-Leigh and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to go for a dynamic Pilates flow. So it's only going to be a quick workout that you can do in the morning before work or when you get back for work. So it's going to fire up all of your muscles and make you feel great. Now guys, just before we get started, if you do like my video, please help support me. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you can. I also have an online training program just for women. It is a complete body transformation. So all the details are below in the comments, so be sure to check that out. Now guys, let's get started, right? So we're gonna start in squats today. So at the back of your mat, feet slightly wider than your hips, toes slightly out. Let's just start with those little shoulders. So just bring your shoulders up to your ears and then just let them release. Just to do one more of those because it feels so good. So draw the shoulders all the way up and then release them down. Now arms down by your side. We're gonna start to drop back into your hips, reach your arms forward, knees over your toes. And then as you come up, nice big squeeze of your bottom at the top without pushing the hips forward, okay? So just a little gentle squeeze. Reach all the way down like you're gonna sit onto a chair and then lift up. Lower it down and up. So chest stays nice and proud. Reach your arms forward. We're gonna go for 3, for 2, and then last one. Let's bring it all the way down. We're gonna hold it there. Now your right heel is gonna lift. It's gonna lower. Left heel lifts and down. So just really alternating with those heels. Making sure that we're nice and supported into the core, so we're not arching in that lower back. And our shoulders are nice and down. Can we keep nice and low in that squat? Yes, for 4, 3, 2. Now last one, drop down your heel, go a little bit lower. Now we're gonna lift up halfway, drop, halfway and drop. I should have warned you, my classes go straight in and they're pretty tough. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's sink all the way down. Now hands come down to the mat. Keep your heels down. If your heels are lifting, take your little feet a bit wider. Just take your elbows to the inside of your inner thighs, inside of your knees, and just open up into those hip flexors. That should feel glorious. And then just taking your hands down onto the floor in front of you. Lift up your heels, pivot on your toes. I'm just gonna take it into a little hamstring stretch. So just let the arms and head go heavy. Legs are nice and lengthened, tailbone's nice and long. And then from here, hands stay down. We're gonna start to walk your hands out to your high plank position. Bring your feet back hip width apart. So we're into your plank. Now here you wanna think inner abdominals in and up, squeeze into your glutes, fingers are nice and spread, and you wanna imagine that your shoulder blades are pulling away from each other. We're gonna drop down both your knees. We're gonna lift them up. Drop your knees and lift. Lower and lift. So just starting to get some fire up into the body, getting a little bit of heat, starting to get a little bit warmer. For 4, 3, 2, and then last one, we're gonna pike your hips all the way up. Let's take it into your downward facing dog. So really push through the palms of your hands, push into your heels, find that nice stretch between your shoulder blades and all the way up the back of the legs. We're there for 3, 2, and then last one, we're gonna take the right leg all the way up, keeping the hip internally rotated. Draw the knee all the way into your nose as we start to C-curl the upper spine, inner abdominals in and up. We're gonna go for 2 more like that. Big reach back with the leg. Draw the knee in, around through the shoulders. Extend, reach the leg all the way up. Last one, inner abdominals in and up, round through the upper back, hold. And then just take that right foot down to the outside of your right hand. Sink down into your left knee, so we want to try to go lower down into those hips. Then we're going to take your right arm all the way to the back, open in the chest, shoulder down, sink nice and low into those hips. For 3, 2, and then last one. Bring the hand all the way back down, push into your hands, tuck under your left toes, lift up your left knee with control. Bring that right leg all the way back into your plank, and we're going to repeat on the other side. So start to lift your hips all the way up, push into your heels, push into the palms of your hands, Now that left leg is going to go up high to the sky. Keep the hip internally rotated. Draw the knee into your nose as you round through the shoulders, inner abdominals in and up. Inhale, extend. Push down your right heel, extend, lengthen down your left leg. Draw the knee all the way into your nose as we seek out the spine. Big extend up, hold. Now last one, team, make this the best one yet. Draw the knee all the way in, hold, and then just carefully take that left foot to the outside of your left hand. Sink down into your right knee, roll your shoulders down, lift your chest, and then just with that left arm, reach all the way up and over towards the back. Sinking nice and low in the hips, opening, expanding into the chest. Tension in your fingertip tips. You're reaching all the way to the back. For 3, 2, last one. Now bring the hand back in. A little bit of a different one now. So just adjust your left foot, just in the middle of your mat. Hands are going to go either side. Tuck under your right toes. Lift up your right knee. We're going to bring it up into your long lunge. So your left leg is bent, your right leg is straight. You're nice and high on your heel, hips are facing the front. Squeeze your right glute, hug your ribs in. I know that was lots to think about, but I'll keep reminding you, don't worry. So let's just take the arms all the way up, roll the shoulders down. We're going to take it into a hinge. So keeping the hips facing forward, we're going to hinge all the way down, tap the hands down to the mat, lift the arms all the way up, open in the chest. Hinge forward, reach up, and forward. So keeping the hips over that front leg, reach down and up for 3, 2, and then making this your last one. Hold it all the way up. Now start to bring your arms out to the side, flex your palms, push through the hands. We're going to make little circles back with the arms as we start to pulse into the knee. I was going to say knee and legs then, into the legs. So a little resist down with that knee for 4, 3, 2, last one, sink nice and low. Bring your arms all the way up. Now we're going to transfer the weight onto this front leg. So start to straighten your left leg as you draw your right toe up to your knee. I nearly fell then, but it's okay. So hold it all the way up. And then we're going to take it into your Pilates lunge. So soften in your left knee, reach your right leg back, draw the leg up, restack. So nice and slow, controlled. Tap the toes down, then use that left heel. Draw the left heel in, lift up through the leg, squeeze in the glute, lengthen between the ribs and the hips. We lengthen your side waist, and then take it all the way down. We're gonna go for 3, 2, last one. Let's hold it all the way up. Now bring your knee to a 90-degree angle. We're going to open the leg out to the side, back to the front. What we want to do here, keep going, is you want your hips to the front. As the knee opens, wrap to the side, stabilizing the pelvis, bring it back in. Really important, team, that this lower spine stays nice and lengthened, so we don't compensate trying to get the leg up and tucking into the pelvis. So we're nice and lengthened, take the leg out and in for 3, 2, and then last one, bring the knee in, step the right leg all the way back into your long lunge. Take your hands down to the floor, push into your hands, take your left leg back into your plank, and just carefully lower down onto your knees. Awesome, awesome job, team. We're just gonna carefully come all the way down onto your back. We're gonna take it into a little bit of core. So all the way back, nice and slowly. Then just bringing your knees into your chest. Let's just start off by holding onto your shins and just really anchoring your pelvis into the mat. So just want to really release and open up into your lower back. Start to take your legs up to the ceiling. Hands are going to go behind your head, elbows go wide. And then all we're going to do is take it into your abdominal crunch. As we exhale, we're going to draw the abdominals in, lift the shoulder blades, lower down. Crunch up and lower, lift and down. Big squeeze up and lower. For 4, 3, 2. Now last one, we're gonna hold it all the way up, hold it here. Small little pulses, lift, up, and up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, bend the left knee, take the right leg to the high diagonal, bring your right elbow over to your left knee, draw it back to the center. Same side, guys. Right elbow, left knee, rotate, and center. Big twist, and in. Fabulous job for 6, 5. Try and get those shoulder blades up higher. Anchor into your pelvis. 3, 2, and then last one, hold it there. Extend your left leg up, reach your arms forward, last little bit. We're gonna make little pulses, lift, up, and up. Try and lift up high with the shoulder blades, drawing in those abdominals for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just carefully draw the knees in. Take a hold of the back of your hamstrings and just carefully rock up. Awesome job, team. Now we're gonna do that little variation on the other side. So let's take it into your box. Bring it out into your box, hands onto the floor, knees onto the floor, and then we're gonna tuck under your toes. We're gonna pike your hips up and take it out into a downward facing dog. Now let's just take that right leg up. Get a lovely little stretch, keep the hip facing down to the mat. Then we're gonna draw the knee all the way into the chest and just carefully take that right foot between both of your hands. Right knee is at a 90-degree angle, left leg is nice and straight. And then we're gonna lift the body all the way up. So now into that nice long lunge. Sink the hips down, reach the arms up. Hug the ribs in, squeeze into your glutes. We're gonna take it out into that hinge. We're gonna hinge all the way forward. Tap the hands down to the floor. Lift all the way up, take it up into your back extension. Hinge all the way forward and up. Hinge forward and lift. For 3, 2, and then making this your last one, reaching the arms all the way up. Now taking the arms out to the side, we're going to repeat with those circles and those pulsing with your knee. So little circles round as you pulse, resist, lower, and round. Shoulders stay nice and down for 4, 3, 2, then last one. Bring your arms up. Now we're going to transfer that weight all the way forward. So transfer the weight forward. Did you stay up? Yes. Okay, now back into that Pilates lunge. So we're going to lunge back, tap the toe down, and then really push into your right heel. Squeeze your right glute to lift up. Lower down and lift. Lower, squeeze up. For 3, 2, and then making this your last one, we're going to hold the leg all the way up. Now bring that leg to that 90-degree angle. Really straighten your right leg. I'll turn to face this way. So really straighten that right leg. Really push the heel into the mat. Now with that leg, we're going to make small little lifts up, up, and up. We want to think to lift through the abdominals. Again, making sure we're not tucking in the pelvis. So we're nice and lengthened in the lower back. For 3, 2, and then last one. Let's take that leg all the way through to the back. Soften in your right knee. Take your hands down to the mat. Push into your hands, take your right leg back, and just carefully lower down onto your knees. Lovely job, team. Now we're going to take it into that side little series on the other side. So let's just come carefully all the way onto your back. Now we're just going to go a little bit of lower abs before we go into that side oblique. So again, taking your hands one on top of the other behind your head. Take the legs up to the ceiling, heels together, toes wide, anchor into your pelvis. Peel your head, your shoulders up. Again, trying to get those shoulder blades up nice and high. Now we're going to lower the legs down, lift the legs up. We lower the legs down, 3, 2, 1, lift up 1. Lower, 3, 2, 1, lift up 1. Lower, and lift. Reverse. Now we go quick down, up for 3, down for 1, lift for 3, down for 1, lift for 3, 2 more. Last one. Bring the knees in. We're gonna go back into that little crisscross. So right knee is gonna go over to the left elbow, rotate, draw it back in. Big rotate to the side. Even that right shoulder, we're trying to get that also off of the mat. You can hear my voice is going. Big rotate and in. Anchor in your pelvis. For 4, 3, 2, last one, big rotate and hold. Now extend the right leg up, reach your arms all the way forward. We're gonna do small little wraps over to the side. Lift, up and up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower it all the way down. Now last little exercise, we're gonna go for that crunch with the legs lower together. So taking your legs back up into your Pilates stance, heels together, toes slightly wide. Take your hands behind your head. We're gonna crunch up, lower the legs halfway, lift the legs, lower the head down. So both exercises together. Again, really anchoring into your pelvis. We're gonna lift the head up, lower the legs, lift the legs, lower down, crunch, lower, lift, and down, up. Lovely, for 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Let's hold it all the way up. Now start to lower the legs down on the high diagonal. Keep pressing the heels together. Reach the arms forward, and then we're just going to take the legs out and in to end. Lowest rib stays on the mat. Reach forward with your arms. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in. Hold on to your shins and lower down your head. Awesome, awesome job, team. Let's just take it into a little bit of a stretch. So hold on to the back of your hamstrings, and we're just gonna carefully rock up. Bring it all the way out onto your knees. Take your hands down to the floor in front of you, and we're just gonna jump your feet all the way out, nice and wide, and just let the body hang all the way over your legs. Arms and head go heavy, just really release into that spine. And then bring the body all the way over to the right leg. Lovely. And then over to the left. Bring it back to center. Heel toe your feet in to the hip width apart. Soften in your knees, and then just really carefully roll up through the spine. All the way up, head is the last thing to come up. Now how I always finish my classes, so raise up with your heels, take your arms up high to the sky. Shoulders down, chest lifted. Take your arms out to the side. As you lengthen through the spine, you grow through the crown of your head. Now trying to keep your head where it is, start to slowly lower your heels. Lower your arms. And team, awesome job. Thank you so much for joining me. So I upload new workouts every week, all Pilates. So if you do like my channel, as I said at the start, please give me a subscribe, give me a like, and leave me a comment, and I will see you all very, very soon.